Daryl, what did you make of that overall performance today? And do you think we maybe deserved more from the game?
Yeah, I thought we definitely deserved more from the game. I thought the first 20 minutes, Chesterfield, as we knew they would, with the home crowd back in and made some real noise. We knew they'd start fast. And I felt we really dealt well with some long throws and set pieces for corner kicks in the first 15, 20 minutes. I thought we grew into the game. And after we scored, we had Joey Jones hit the post. We had Liam got in some fantastic crossing positions that we couldn't capitalise on. And I thought we really grew into the game.
As you said, the host started very much on the front foot. Were there early portions of the game where it was really important to manage the intensity of the crowd and the speed of Chesterfield's start?
Yeah, I thought we done that really well. As I said, I thought we got through that period really well without El having to make a real save. And we grew into the game, which we knew. I would have liked us to be a little bit tidier with the ball. I thought we were a little bit hectic at spells in the first half. I think after we scored and we settled down, we started to move forward really nicely.
I think it was George Saunders that found the back of the net, the net in the end. It was good work from Liam Gordon down the left-hand side to get into that position. You must be pleased for George to have found the net again, despite the result.
No, I'm delighted for George, delighted for Liam as well. I thought Liam had a very good game all afternoon. He thought he played very well against their right wing back, and particularly in that first half, he got in behind him, 4 or 5 times, whether he ran in behind him or went past him 1v1. So I'm delighted to have Liam back as well. Obviously, he's been off for a little while with his broken hand, but it was a good performance from both of the wing backs today. Yeah,
absolutely. And Paul McCallum was then withdrawn at half-time. Can you shed any light on that for us?
Yeah, injured, Achilles injury. It was a bit sore and stiff for him, so he couldn't really jump in the first half, so we had to take him off half-time.
Okay, good stuff. And Joey Jones obviously received a second yellow card in the second half. Towards the end of the game, it had a big effect on the momentum in the match, but then came that penalty that Chesterfield were awarded. What was your view of that?
Well, I'd like to talk about our penalty first on Miles Weston, where he goes around the goalkeeper and he brings him down. So that goes 2-1 to us if we scored a penalty and Joey Jones doesn't get sent off and they might not have a penalty. I think I'm never one to have a go at officials, as you know. I never ever do, but I felt today that the crowd was too much for the referee because that was, for me, that was a Stonewall penalty for us on Westy. And that changes the momentum of the game. Now, after that, it's still 1-1. It's a poor decision from Jonesy to in possession of the ball, force the ball to lose it, and then make the foul. I've got no complaints at all with the referee giving him a yellow card for that. And the penalty is, I have to look at it again back. But I just felt today that every single, I know it happens sometimes when you've got a crowd in, but every 50-50 decision or close decision went against us today. And but them 2 penalty ones are key ones for us. And I think the one on Westy got usually wrong.
Yeah, definitely. Angelo Balanta and Mauro Valletti were notable absentees today. Can you offer any updates on the pair of them?
Not right now, Lou. Obviously, they both come off injured last Saturday in the game against Halifax. They're not badly injured. It was touch and go for them today. We made this decision that it was too much of a risk to play them today, to risk long-term injury. So they're both at home. Hopefully, we'll have them back for next week, but we'll find out the early part of this week.
Yeah, sure. And we mentioned the crowd already, but how much are you now looking forward to getting out in front of our home fans next Saturday and finishing the season, hopefully with a win?
Can't wait. I absolutely can't wait. I just said to the players in there, I think, results aside, I think our performances from the middle of February till now have been absolutely excellent, apart from the Aldershot game at home. I think we've got everybody we played against, we've given them a game, win, lose, a draw, and we've played some good stuff. We've seen some of our young players develop really well. On that as well, you've got people like George and Sadhu playing against Chesterfield, staying with the biggest crowd they've ever played in front of. That's great for their development as well. And now at home in front of our fans and our families as well, which will be there to watch the game. I want us to put on a show. I want us to put on a show so everybody can see where we want to go as a club and continue our development.